We all know the wearable tech market is completely blowing up right now, but there is one massive giant that has been sitting quietly in the corner, just watching everyone else fight it out. Apple might finally be ready to jump into one of the fastest growing spaces out there. And if this brand new leak is on the money, the competition is about to get a whole lot more interesting. For a few years now, brands like Samsung and Oura have basically owned the smart ring game. They have been having all the fun, collecting all that sweet sleep data and making all the money. But Apple, well, they just do what Apple always does. They wait. They really do not care about being the first one to the party. They just want to be the one who brings the best snacks. Instead of rushing out a half-baked product just to get some quick headlines, they sit back, they study the market, they let other companies make all the mistakes, and then they drop something that tries to steal the entire show. Well, according to a brand new leak, that classic Apple strategy is about to hit our fingers. Over on X, a tipster named Kosutami just dropped a little bomb. They claim Apple is actively developing its very own smart ring, tentatively called the iRing. Now, before you throw your wallet at the screen, we need to calm down for a second. This leak is super short and straight to the point. We do not have the juicy details yet. There is no info on the battery life, no leaked price tag, and zero idea on a release date. It sounds like this thing is still pretty early in the oven. So yeah, treat this as a fun rumor until Tim Cook actually holds one up on a stage. But honestly, this rumor makes total sense. Think about it for a second. Apple almost never rushes in. Just look at the foldable phone market. Samsung and Motorola and Google have been putting out folding screens for what feels like a decade. They went through the clunky hinges, the weird screen creases, and the broken displays. And what did Apple do? Absolutely nothing. They just watched from the sidelines. Now that the folding tech is actually durable and mature, rumors are flying everywhere that a foldable iPhone is finally on the way. It is the exact same playbook for the smart ring. Let the Android guys do the expensive beta testing, then swoop in when the time is right. And here's where it gets really interesting, because this is not just a random guess. Internet sleuths have found Apple patents going way back that talk about a ring wearable. We are talking about tiny devices packed with sensors for your health and crazy gesture controls. Imagine not even touching your screen. Some of these patents even link the ring to the Apple Vision Pro. You could literally just twitch your finger to click on a massive virtual screen in your living room. Pretty sci-fi stuff, right? Plus, think about everyday life. A lot of people really want Apple Health tracking, but they hate wearing a bulky Apple Watch to bed. It gets caught on the blankets, it lights up in your face, and it needs charging every single day. A screen-free ring could be the perfect sidekick. It tracks your steps, your heart, your sleep, all while just sitting quietly on your finger. And because it does not have a glowing screen eating up the battery, it should be way cheaper than an Apple Watch. It is a total win for people who want the fitness data without a mini smartphone strapped to their wrist all day long. But Apple is definitely not walking into an empty room here. Samsung jumped in headfirst earlier this year with the Galaxy Ring. That thing tracks your heart, scores your sleep, listens to you snore, and it survives a dunk in the pool. It came out swinging and grabbed a huge piece of the pie. Then you have Oura. The Oura Ring has a massive, super loyal fan base. People swear by its recovery stats and highly accurate sleep tracking. It is the current king of the hill for health nerds, and the fight is only going to get crazier. Word on the street is Samsung is already cooking up the Galaxy Ring 2 for early 2027. So if Apple wants to win, they cannot just make a pretty metal band that counts steps. They have to bring out the big guns. And Apple's biggest gun is always the same thing, the ecosystem. If the iRing talks perfectly to your iPhone, syncs with your Apple Watch, connects to your AirPods, and controls your Vision Pro without a single hiccup, well, that is something no other company can offer. That seamless magic is what makes people trap themselves in the Apple walled garden. If they pull that off, the iRing will not just be a fitness tracker, it will be a remote control for your entire digital life. So, I have to ask you guys, are you tired of wearing a smartwatch and waiting for an Apple Ring? Or do you think smart rings are just a passing trend? Drop your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think.